What you're listening to here is my Prophet VS wavetables, or my Prophet VS waves put into wavetables into the Behringer WAVE. And you get all that lovely top end aliasing and that deep end weird digital imaging. Because if you watch my earlier videos on the Wave, you know it acts in the same way as the PPG, which is the same as the Wave. So watch that to check out what's going on. But this gives us a whole vast new palette of sounds for the Wave. And we get a whole new range of tones because the Prophet VS has got 128 waves in it. They're not 128 wavetables, they're 128 separate waves. So whereas something like the Behringer WAVE has got 32 wavetables in it, and each of those wavetables has got 64 waves in it that are related to each other, so you've got 33 sort of tones that you can play with. On the Prophet VS, you've got 128, but they are discrete tones. There's nothing related from one tone or one wave to the next. So if I turn off the sub oscillator for now, so that's the second oscillator, put that on 3, just run through some of these. You can hear they're completely unrelated to each other from one wave to the next, unlike a standard wavetable where each wave moves on from the next, like you're moving through a tone. And I'll just come up to this one here. It's like almost a sine wave. As we go lower, we get all that weird imaging. And as I say, do check my previous videos to see exactly what's going on there. But what you're getting there is actually a stepped wave. So it is acting just like PPG. And what I've got here is 2 wavetables. Each of those wavetables has got 64 of the Prophet VS waves. And because we've got the 2 wavetables with 64 independent waves, we get loads of variation in the tones because in the standard oscillator, we've got 64. And in the sub oscillator, we've got 64. Again, unrelated. So you've got huge range of tones you can get by blending them. I've got them on wave 89 and 90 in here. Go back to number 32 on there just to show you it is different. And of course, I'm not saying we can turn the Behringer WAVE into a Prophet VS. That would be daft. This has only got 2 oscillators and we're only selecting between one of 64 tones on each of them. That's got 128 tones, obviously 64 because we've only got 64 per wavetable. On that, you've got 4 oscillators you can pick between any of the 128. You've got the vector synthesis. You can use envelopes to blend between the different waves, or you can use the joystick. I got a bit closer on the third wave. That's a little bit more complex than the Behringer WAVE, obviously, because it does have 4 oscillators. It's got the wave envelopes, things like that. So you can actually emulate the tones that you get on the Prophet VS on the third wave. You can't do that on this. I'm not saying you can in any way, but it's just a bit of fun, giving you access to all those classic waves. So if we drag and drop in the file, you can see all the different waves in here. Then you just take these to the wavetable slots and drop them in there. Just press send. If you just want to hear them, put them in a listen buffer, send, and then you can hear them straight away. If we do that, so if we send this to the listen buffer, we've now got 3 dashes, and that's because we're listening to the listen buffer, so it's not been saved in any position yet. So these are the waves you've just seen on the synth track. If you want to save it, we'll just press send and send it to one of the empty slots down here. I'm not going to go through all the permutations and combinations because there are literally thousands of them, thousands of new tones to be made, loads of new tracks to be created, and loads more fun to be had with the Behringer Wave. I will stick those wavetables up on my Patreon for anyone who's subscribed to that, and I'll also throw them up on starskycar.com if you want to buy them there. You can make them yourself. I've got loads of videos showing you how to do that. It just takes a bit of time. So yeah, patrons and on my channel if you want to save yourself a bit of time. So I hope that was of some use to somebody somewhere. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe with the bell, do all that sort of stuff. Thanks for staying to the very end, and I'll see you next time.